Down on the field here, I'm CJ Baumgartner. I'm with Gabe Ames, the linebacker. How's it going today after practice?
Not too bad. How are you?
Doing pretty good. So, last week it was a huge win, and when you guys are sitting there on the sidelines as that whole thing is going down on defense, what are you doing? What are the defenders doing? What is that sideline like?
We just know we got to have faith in our offense and trust that they're going to go out there and do it. And we got full trust in our offense and our two quarterbacks, Brendan Beaulieu and Emmett. We just know that they got to trust themselves, and we are just hoping for the best and just put our trust in them.
So this is your third homecoming game, jumping in the lake and all that, and it looks cold when I'm sitting up in the stands. Is it really that cold? Do you feel it? What is it like?
I mean, after wins like that, it doesn't really matter. It's just we made it. That's the main goal all week is getting in that lake, and it doesn't even matter at that point. It's just you don't really feel it. To go back to your question, you don't feel it at all, actually.
So it looked like it was a really physical game from sitting up in the stands. It looked like it was physical. It looked like it was tough. It looked like it was a game between two good football teams. Was it like that?
Absolutely. We knew it was going to be a physical game coming in. They're pretty sound across the board, and they come out and they hit, and we know that they come out and hit, and they're a physical team and a very well coached team. So we knew it was going to be physical, but we welcome that every week, and that's what we pride ourselves as a defense on, is just being physical and flying around.
So obviously, being on the third quarterback, it's not something that you guys envision coming to start the year. Does that change how you guys prepare on defense, how you guys play, or you guys just what do you guys do?
Absolutely not. We just take it upon ourselves to come out and play the same every week. Doesn't matter who we play. It doesn't matter what our offense is doing. We have trust in them, and we're just going to go out and play every game like we're playing the best team in the country.
And, you led the way with 9 tackles on Saturday, and you've been a force for this defense so far and kind of a leader. What is it about this defense that makes it so hard to play against?
We're just aggressive. We don't really care who we play, and our coaches do a great job of recruiting, not necessarily the biggest guys or the fastest guys, but guys that want to come out here and dominate the other team. Just guys with chips on their shoulder that just want to come out here and do it. And I think that's what makes us the defense we are. We all come together as, obviously, like I said, not the smallest or not the biggest or the fastest guys, but guys that just want to win and want to come out here and dominate.
Yeah, and after a big win like you guys had on Saturday against Augustana at homecoming, a week before that, a loss against Duluth like that could have really deflated you guys. What does it say that you guys are able to come back out and get a huge win against a quality opponent?
We got a lot of determined guys and guys that, like I said, want to win, and our coaches all week were like, we just got to find a way to win. It's after we watched film on Sunday, we just kind of Coach Bish says attack, stash, and reload, and we attacked, we did what we could, and we stashed it away after we watched film. We reloaded and came out here and had a great week of practice and came out and played our best game.
And after the Duluth game, the division, the north half of the division kind of looked a little, not in you guys' favor after Duluth loses last week. You guys win. How does that change the outlook on your season?
It doesn't change at all. We're not worried about any other team. We're worried about ourselves, and we got to take it 1 week at a time and be 1-0 every week, because if we're not, then nothing in the North matters. If we don't win every game here on out, none of that matters.
All right, thanks for your time. Best of luck this season.
No problem. Thank you.
I'm CJ Baumgartner here, down on the field at BSU after practice with Brendan Beaulieu. You were used in a bit of a different role this week, kind of used as a wildcat type of quarterback. Was that the first time you were kind of put in that position? What was it like when Bolte came up to you and said that was going to be your role?
Well, I did a little bit of quarterback in high school, so I know the reads and stuff. So, and when we got down to our third quarterback, I figured maybe they might say something to me. And, they came in on Sunday and said, hey, you might be playing quarterback, a little bit of quarterback this week, just run some option stuff. And, we went out there, and I've never in a college game gone and played that physical in between trenches like a running back, but, it was my job and I did it, so.
So you guys have never practiced that at all this season? This is just kind of something you guys picked up on the fly, or was this something you kind of had stashed in your back pocket through training camp? What was it?
We just picked it up last week. So, when we got down to our third quarterback, we thought, Emmett's not the biggest runner, and we thought maybe to control the ball a little bit more, keep our defense off the field, because we've had them on the field a lot, and save their legs a little bit. We thought maybe we could use this as a little bit of a run package.
So you guys were running the ball great in the first half, and it was getting close to halftime. You guys pull a pass play out of your back pocket. Were you waiting for that?
A little bit. We ran it during practice, during the week, and I thought he might pull it off during the game, but, you know, you just got to trust what he's doing upstairs, and he threw it out there, and it just worked in our favor. So,
what was going through your mind as you were getting ready to go up to the line?
I saw my read, and I knew right away that I was going to throw it. I didn't know if it was going to be a touchdown, but I knew right away I was going to throw it, and I said hut and got wide open. And once he caught it, I knew it was going to be a touchdown because, I mean, he's fast.
So from up, I was watching up in the stands. It looked like it was a really physical, really tough game down on the sidelines. It looked like you guys were really going at each other. It was a really physical game. Did it feel like that?
Yeah, my body's definitely feeling it today. They got some big dudes on the D-line and big dudes, physical dudes all over the field. And I mean, I never thought coming into the season I'd be having 15 carries in a game, but this week I did, and my body's definitely feeling it today.
What does that final drive say about your offense to go down the field and win, and not only get the touchdown, but get the 2-point conversion to go ahead?
I mean, we went 95 yards. Like, I knew as soon as we stepped on the field that we had a chance. Even didn't matter where we were at. I knew that we'd go down, and somehow we'd have a chance to win. The drive before, we had a fumble, and I took that one. That was my fault, and I knew if we had another chance, we'd take care of it. And once we got on the field, like, I knew 100%. Once we got past like the 50-yard line, it was going to be our game.
Down to the third quarterback, obviously you as a wide receiver having to step in and play a little quarterback. It's not ideal. It's not what you come out of the season or come into the season expecting to do. But what does it say about your team that you guys are still able to do this and beat quality opponents like Augustana?
I mean, we're just a gritty group. I mean, Bolte always says next man up. And it doesn't matter what position you play or what position they're going to put you in. Guys are going to step up, and we're going to go play gritty football.
All right, then this changes kind of the outlook on you guys this season. Are you looking ahead at all to opponents, or how does that change? Does it change your impact? What do you guys do week by week?
I mean, we don't really think, just like Gabe just said, we don't really think about other teams. We just want to go 1-0 each week. This week we're focused on Southwest. It's a perfect trap game. Just want to execute and go dominate Southwest.
All right, best of luck this season.